Yeah, you had to go on your little menopause break and postpone the fight, so yeah. What about that, dog? I was ready before. You needed a little break. Your tummy hurt? Your tummy hurt still?
I feel a lot better now. I feel a lot better.
Were you truly sick, or were you a little nervous about getting in the ring with Jake Paul?
I was terrified.
I brought this deal to this old ass motherfucker. We signed the contract with Netflix and I brought him the deal. So you're welcome, my son. I'm gonna discipline you like a son. So shut the fuck up with all that need this, need that. We brought you the deal, and remember that too.
Insane! You're not gonna believe what just went down at the latest press conference. Buckle up, because this is about to blow your mind. Mike Tyson and Jake Paul face to face, tension so thick you could cut it with a knife. The room was buzzing with energy and you could feel it through your screens. Now things got heated real quick. Apparently Jake started running his mouth, taunting Iron Mike like there was no tomorrow. Can you imagine the nerve? This young upstart thinking he could go toe-to-toe with a legend in trash talk? Word on the street is that Jake crossed a line. He allegedly brought up some of Mike's past controversies straight to his face during the face-off, pushing buttons that shouldn't be pushed. And let me tell you folks, Iron Mike wasn't having any of it. In a shocking turn of events, it's been said that Mike Tyson lost his cool. The rumors suggest he lunged forward and shoved Jake Paul hard, sending him stumbling backward. The crowd went wild, cameras were flashing, and security rushed in to separate them. But here's the kicker. Jake Paul, love him or hate him, didn't back down. Sources claim he came right back at Tyson, getting in his face and daring him to do it again. The kid's got guts, I'll give him that. This whole incident has set the boxing world on fire. Social media is blowing up with reactions and everyone's taking sides. Some are saying Jake deserved it, while others are criticizing Tyson for losing his composure. Now I've got some inside information from a private behind-the-scenes conversation. Allegedly, both camps are using this to hype up the fight even more. They know controversy sells, and boy, are they milking it. But here's what you need to know. This fight on November 15th just got a whole lot more interesting. The bad blood is real, folks. We're not just talking about a boxing match anymore. We're talking about a grudge match. Think about it. Mike Tyson, the baddest man on the planet, against Jake Paul, the YouTube sensation turned boxer. It's old school versus new school. Experience versus youth. Raw power versus social media savvy. Who's going to come out on top? Will Tyson's legendary power be too much for Jake? Or will the young gun shock the world and take down a giant? One thing's for sure. You don't want to miss this fight. So mark your calendars, set your reminders, and get ready for the boxing event of the year. This isn't just a fight. It's a spectacle, a clash of generations, and potentially a changing of the guard. Remember, you heard it here first. This press conference scuffle is just the beginning. The real fireworks are going to fly on November 15th. Don't blink, don't look away, because history is about to be made. Are you Team Tyson or Team Paul? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more hot boxing news. This is going to be epic, folks. See you at the fight. What's up, fight fans? You're not going to believe what just went down at the latest press conference. Buckle up, because this is about to blow your mind. So picture this. Mike Tyson and Jake Paul face to face, tension so thick you could cut it with a knife. The room was buzzing with energy and you could feel it through your screens. Now I've heard from a reliable source that things got heated real quick. Apparently Jake started running his mouth, taunting Iron Mike like there was no tomorrow. Can you imagine the nerve? This young upstart thinking he could go toe-to-toe with a legend in trash talk? Word on the street is that Jake crossed a line. He allegedly brought up some of Mike's past controversies, pushing buttons that shouldn't be pushed. And let me tell you folks, Iron Mike wasn't having any of it. In a shocking turn of events, it's been said that Mike Tyson lost his cool. The rumors suggest he lunged forward and shoved Jake Paul hard, sending him stumbling backward. The crowd went wild, cameras were flashing, and security rushed in to separate them. But here's the kicker. Jake Paul, love him or hate him, didn't back down. Sources claim he came right back at Tyson, getting in his face and daring him to do it again. The kid's got guts, I'll give him that. This whole incident has set the boxing world on fire. Social media is blowing up with reactions, and everyone's taking sides. Some are saying Jake deserved it, while others are criticizing Tyson for losing his composure. Now I've got some inside information from a private behind-the-scenes conversation. Allegedly, both camps are using this to hype up the fight even more. They know controversy sells, and boy, are they milking it. But here's what you need to know. This fight on November 15th just got a whole lot more interesting. The bad blood is real, folks. We're not just talking about a boxing match anymore. We're talking about a grudge match. Think about it. Mike Tyson, the baddest man on the planet, against Jake Paul, the YouTube sensation turned boxer. It's old school versus new school. Experience versus youth. Raw power versus social media savvy. Who's gonna come out on top? Will Tyson's legendary power be too much for Jake? Or will the young gun shock the world and take down a giant? One thing's for sure, you don't want to miss this fight. So mark your calendars, set your reminders, and get ready for the boxing event of the year. This isn't just a fight, it's a spectacle, a clash of generations, and potentially a changing of the guard. Remember, you heard it here first. This press conference scuffle is just the beginning. The real fireworks are gonna fly on November 15th. Don't blink, don't look away, because history is about to be made. Are you Team Tyson or Team Paul? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more hot boxing news. This is going to be epic, folks. See you at the fight. But rather a buildup of Tyson's irritation with Jake's antics. There's talk that Tyson had had enough of Jake's disrespectful behavior and saw this as an opportunity to put him in his place. Let's break this down in simpler terms. Imagine being at a party and someone starts talking trash about your friend who happens to be a well-respected elder. You and another friend decide it's time to step in and set things straight. That's pretty much the gist of what's rumored to have happened here. Tyson's respect in the boxing community is legendary. He's admired for his accomplishments and his fierce persona. It's rumored that he felt a strong need to defend his honor. This isn't just about boxing, it's about respect and standing up for oneself. Behind the scenes, it's rumored that Tyson didn't just randomly lose control. He allegedly planned this confrontation to make a statement. It's like when someone plans an intervention because they believe it's for the greater good. Now, what's really interesting are the rumors about the fallout. Some say that after this rumored confrontation, Jake Paul was shaken. It's rumored that he didn't expect Tyson to react so fiercely. This might have been a wake-up call for Jake, making him realize the weight of his words. To make this story more engaging, think about the emotional weight behind it. The respect and admiration Tyson commands is deep-rooted. He's seen as a mentor, a pioneer who paved the way for fighters. So when Jake threatened him, it wasn't just about one comment, it was about protecting a legacy. Imagine being in Tyson's shoes. He's someone who has faced immense challenges and has come out on top. Threatening him isn't just a slight, it's personal. It's rumored that this emotional connection fueled his reaction to Jake's threat. Rumor has it the strategy was to make a public statement. By confronting Jake, Tyson allegedly wanted to send a message to everyone. The room falls silent. Everyone knows something big is about to go down. It's rumored that Tyson, always the intense and straightforward one, started the conversation. His voice was steady but carried the weight of authority. "Jake, you need to understand something about respect in this sport," he might have said. Jake, taken aback but not one to back down easily, probably retorted with some snarky comment.
I do value Mike's health first and foremost. Love that guy, I have so much respect for him, and I want Mike to be healthy. And he says he still is gonna knock me out, and I bought myself some time. So Mike is still talking shit over there. But Mike, if you wanna do this, like you said, behind closed doors, behind the scenes, you've said you wanna do this in Q4, you just need a little bit of time. So I'm ready whenever you are. This is too big of an opportunity. I love Mike. I'm super respectful. It's an honor to be in the ring with him, but I have to end him.
Excuse me, Jake? Dude, I think you need to realize really quickly who you're going up against. Sure, Mike Tyson is 57 years old, but saying that you're going to end this dude is almost as unhinged as he is. Dude is built like a brick house. He hasn't been in the ring for a long time, and I'm sure more than anything, he just wants to release all that anger on an influencer. I know you said you respect the dude, but saying that you're going to end Mike Tyson, bro, you need to keep your gloves up.
He's not gonna win. Nigga, he couldn't even knock out Nick Diaz. Nick Diaz is 40 pounds. How you gonna knock me out? Anderson Silva, he didn't knock those little guys. How you gonna knock me out? Who did he knock out? Little children. He didn't knock out, never knocked out a real man. Come on.
That's when things escalated. The rumors suggest Tyson didn't waste time with words. It's said that he got in Jake's face, making it clear this wasn't just a friendly chat. The tension in the room skyrocketed. The rumors get even more intense here. It's said that a scuffle broke out. Jake, despite his bravado, found himself overpowered by the sheer intensity of Tyson's presence. Imagine the scene: punches being thrown, trainers and other fighters rushing in to break it up. It's chaotic, but the message is clear. Threatening Tyson has serious consequences. Rumor has it this wasn't just about the heat of the moment. Behind the scenes, Tyson allegedly had a conversation with his team prior to this confrontation. He was tired of Jake's antics and decided it was time to take action. He planned his approach, deciding that a direct confrontation would make the biggest impact. Post-confrontation, it's rumored that Jake Paul was visibly shaken. This wasn't just another internet beef. This was real-life boxing royalty coming down on him. It's said that he took some time to reflect on his actions. The boxing community watched closely, eager to see if this would mark a change in Jake's behavior. For Tyson, this rumored incident was more than just defending himself. It was about preserving the sanctity of the sport he loves. He's faced his share of challenges and disrespect, and seeing someone like Jake Paul threaten him was too much to bear. This rumored altercation was a way to channel his frustration and uphold the values he holds dear. The rumors didn't just stop at the confrontation, they spread like wildfire. Boxing forums, social media, and even mainstream sports news started buzzing with the alleged incident. Fans were divided. Some applauded Tyson for standing up to Jake, while others criticized the use of physical force. Regardless, it became the talk of the town. Rumor has it Jake Paul went silent for a while after the incident. Known for his constant social media updates, his sudden quietness was noticed. It's speculated that he was regrouping, trying to figure out his next move. Would he apologize to Tyson? Would he come out with a statement against Tyson? The anticipation was palpable. For Tyson, this rumored action further cemented his legacy. He's always been a champion in the ring, but this adds a new dimension to his persona. He's now seen as a guardian of boxing's legacy, ready to step in and defend the sport's honor. In a nutshell, it's rumored that after Jake Paul threatened to knock Mike Tyson's teeth out, Tyson decided to take matters into his own hands. He allegedly confronted Jake in a physical altercation, driven by his immense respect for the sport and his own legacy. This rumored incident wasn't just about defending himself, but also about sending a message to the entire boxing community about respect. Remember, these are all rumors, there's no official confirmation, but it makes for one heck of a story, doesn't it? Whether it's true or not, it certainly adds a layer of drama to the world of boxing. How did you like the clips I just showed? I think this idea is grabbing people's attention for sure. Each clip was interesting, and my commentary made it even more fun to watch. Let us know in the comments. Also, don't forget to hit like and subscribe for more great updates.
And it's going to be a sprint in there, so I think it's more entertaining for the...
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of sprints because that's what I'm doing, a lot of running. I've been doing a lot of sprints, yeah.
Well, now you guys get a taste of the medicine the girls go through.
But I will say that a couple weeks after the contract was signed, we got a call from Mike's team, and they were like, hey, he wants it to be a pro fight for sure. He wants that. He wants to put it all on the line. And so I respect Mike for that. And if he wanted it to be that, then let's run it.
Another juicy bit is that some people are speculating there might be specific rules around clinching and grappling. Rumor has it that this might limit Tyson's ability to use his old-school, close-quarter combat skills, giving Jake more room to maneuver. And then there's the whole age factor. People are saying that there could be rules ensuring longer rest periods between rounds, which again, might play into Jake's hands. Tyson, even though he's a legend, isn't as young as he used to be, so these longer breaks could help level the playing field. But here's the kicker. There's talk that the scoring system might be tweaked too. Some are whispering that the judges might score more favorably for Jake's flashy, crowd-pleasing moves, rather than Tyson's traditional boxing techniques. All of this has fans buzzing, with some feeling it could be a strategic move to make the fight more competitive and entertaining. Others think it's a way to ensure Jake, with his massive following, stays in the spotlight. At the end of the day, though, it's all just rumors until we see the official fight set up. But man, it's got everyone on the edge of their seats, right? Can't wait to see how it all actually goes down.
By the way, Mike, I wanted to ask you about something Jake tweeted earlier today. He said, last time I saw Mike was 2 months ago. He was chill. Rumor is he's not so chill now. No weed, eating raw meat. Let's see today. Is that an accurate assessment of where you're at? Are you not so chill?
I'm pretty chill right now.
Yeah, you seem pretty chill.
Pretty chill.
Yeah, all right.
So get this, Teddy Atlas, the legendary boxing trainer, has chimed in on the rumored rules for the Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul fight. He's got some interesting insights that are adding more fuel to the fire.
Somebody just hit me up before I came on the air here with that Mike Tyson, Jake Paul rules just came out for their fight, and that nobody knew whether or not it was a real fight or an exhibition. It's at the AT&T Stadium in Texas where the Cowboys play July 20th. And listen, when it gets closer, we're going to break it down. We'll do a real thorough breakdown on it. I've touched on it in some other episodes already that are in the archives. But what came out today, Ken, I don't know if you saw it, but it's just been sanctioned as a professional fight. And here's the rules. The result will go on official records. Knockouts are allowed. That makes sense in a professional
That's
fight.
nice of them.
Well, I mean, that usually is the case, right? I don't know. Anyway.
I mean, what were they going to do if you punched someone too hard and knocked them out?
It's not allowed.
Hey, that wasn't allowed.
Sam, I'm a little confused. I mean, does that confuse you a little bit too? Not just me, right? Or Ken, right? We have company, right?
Disqualified, knocking out the opponent.
Rules are 8 2-minute rounds, not 3-minute rounds, 2-minute rounds, and 14-ounce gloves, not 10-ounce gloves. Normally, pro fights are 10-ounce gloves and no headgear, which is normal for, a pro fight. Here's my question: how do you call it a professional fight if the rules you're using are not professional rules? I just
maybe they're in the non-binary category, given that it's 8 2-minute rounds. I'm sure the women will be happy to see someone stepping down to the shorter rounds.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, Ken. All I know is I'm really not trying to be, to pick at anything. I'm just putting the news out there, and I'm breaking it down as is our way of doing things on this show. You're calling it a professional fight. We didn't know if it was going to be professional or not. They decided to sanction it as a professional fight in Texas. But it's not the professional rules of a professional fight. It's not 3-minute rounds. It's 2-minute rounds. It's not 10-ounce gloves. It's 14-ounce gloves. Yet it's being called professional rules. Look, they can do whatever they want in boxing, right? I mean, as long as money's there, the commission's going to make money. They're going to bring money into the state. Money's going to come into the coffers for everybody. Boxing is very lenient. Boxing is very pliable. Boxing adjusts. And all of a sudden, we're called a professional fight, even though the rules are not consistent with professional rules.
Teddy Atlas's insights have definitely added more intrigue to the mix. With these potential rules, the fight could be more about strategy and showmanship than pure power, making it an interesting watch. Still, until everything is officially announced, we're all just waiting to see how it pans out. But man, if these rumors are true, this fight is going to be one wild ride.
So,
I'm surprised that Jake Paul is doing this. He's on the way to building a legitimate boxing career, regardless of what anyone else thinks. He's having real fights. To now step down to do this kind of exhibition style fight against 50-something-year-old man. I just don't get the motivation from Jake's perspective.
Well, I do. Jake, part of it is what it's been from the beginning. He's been very upfront about it. He's in the money-making business. That's
I don't think he needs the money. How much money do you need? He said makes like tens of millions a year.
Is there ever enough money, really? You've been in the finance.
For me, there is.
You are in the financial business before you got into this.
There's a level where you don't need any more, and it's not very much.
No, I agree. There are things more important than just money and just power or just anything that is in those categories, and maybe there's judged in those kind of, or weighed in those kind of ways of importance in life. The important thing is to find happiness and hopefully to live a compatible life with other human beings, and to, you know, care about other human beings, and hopefully to improve, as you improve your life, to improve others' lives. And
That's right.
You know, I mean, that to me is really would be what would be defined as being a human being, or some of the things that you would hope to aspire towards to be a good human being. But again, I'm not afraid to go there again. I'm just gonna say, when you get down to it, look, money is involved in so many aspects of society, our life. I don't know. I mean, I get what you're saying. I think Jake Paul, I don't know if he still has pure aspirations to become a world champion fighter, find a spot where he can fit in there. Maybe he does. Maybe that's changed a little bit. Or maybe it's always been a hybrid, a combination of, you know, trying to be the best fighter he can be and see where that takes him, as well as at the same time building a promotional company, making a lot of money, promoting other fighters, maybe changing the sport a little bit in his mind too.
Yeah, I think at the core he's a good person, and I wouldn't be surprised if part of his motivation for putting on this fight is knowing it will get eyeballs and being able to put on some of the other fighters there, because like I said, he's got plenty of money and he's on his way to like having a legitimate boxing career.
I mentioned many details of this saga, but there's something else very huge that is happening in the wait for this fight. So check out this deep dive where I'll tell you other rumors that are buzzing in the boxing community. You will learn new shocking claims that are attracting people's attention. Click on the screen to watch the deep dive, and thanks for watching this video.